Oh shit, this is weird. There we go. Just wondering why I was looking. What's up, Lance? Happy you can make it here for the last stream. One of my highlights was pulling that 101 for you. I'm not sure why the YouTube comments showing up here, but it ain't showing up. Oh, there we go. What's up, Ben? That's weird. I don't know why your comments aren't showing up in chat, Lance. The final stream. We got WWE Finest going first, and then Top Series 1. What's up, Shad? How you doing? Colts got some extra cushion today after the Texans had an epic comeback. Somewhat the end of an era tonight. We got the final paid for break. We got a Topps Finest and NHL Series 1. I'm not dying though, guys. I'm still gonna be around. Just not streaming anymore. Just not streaming. All right, let's get rolling. We got Topps Finest. There's gonna be 4 autos here. Topps Finest should go nice and quick. Only 6 packs in these. I don't get the Tiffany Stratton hype either. Maybe somebody can enlighten me. Oh yeah, time for somebody else to take the reins. Yeah, for sure. What's been hiding in here for the last 2 weeks? It would only be appropriate if we hit a Dark Energy wide 6, Ben, after your comment yesterday. Got a redemption in here? No. Bronson Reed, Carmelo Hayes. Finest black parallel, Cody Rhodes. Not auto. Ilya Dragunov. Roman. That is 149 Roman Reigns. 149 Roman Reigns. Jake the Snake. We've got Rey Mysterio. That is to 10. Rey Mysterio to 10. We got Cody. Yeah, it was the black parallel. What's the black parallel on this? I thought the black parallels were 10, but it's just baseball. Gunther, JC Jane, Javon Evans. Hold on 1 second. All right, so we got. Oh, I didn't have my top loaders out. I'm just out of it. Cody's 25. All right. I wish Topps would. I wish Topps would keep the parallels across all brands. That's a 10, but it's red, and 10 in baseball is 5. Or red in baseball is 5. Brinley Reese. Tugboat. Forgot about Tugboat. Julia. L.A. Knight. Yeah. Tugboat. Again, this is just, I think that's just a refractor. There's nothing crazy about that one. Great Khali. I forgot about this guy. I wonder what he's up to. Actually, I think I saw something recently about him back in India. Show Stunner Hulk Hogan. Stone Cold, Mankind, and The Miz. I bet that Cody's actually going to be a pretty. I mean, the dude's one of the faces of the company right now. Triple H, Sean Spears, Bronson Reed, Carmelo Hayes. Undertaker, 199. Undertaker, 199. Show Stunners, or is it Stoppers? I can't tell. Show Stoppers, LA Knight refractor. Undertaker, Intimidator's refractor. Scarlet, Andrade, and Undertaker. You guys gotta call me out if I'm not on screen here. All right, we got 3 packs. We're still waiting on 2 autos here. Still waiting on 2 autos. Ooh, is it here? Nope, this is a base Roman Reigns. They trick you. Kofi Kingston. There's another Roman. Triple H. John Spears. AJ Styles. Finishers. The phenomenal forearm. Who's he hitting there? Damian Priest. Akira Tozawa. Solo Sikoa. Joe Gacy. Damian Priest. I'm getting kind of nervous. I always get nervous when we don't hit an auto to the last couple of packs. Santos Escobar, Jey Uso, Kaylani, Jordan, Ludwig Kaiser. Ludwig Kaiser. I think that's probably going to another spot. I don't remember him being in a Ludwig Kaiser. I don't remember him being lumped into anything. Yeah, that's hitting the KLM rest spot, looks like. I'll double check that. But Ludwig Kaiser. Andrade, 199. Bailey finishers. Razor Ramon. I hate why they do this. Dante Chen, Montez Ford, Randy Orton. There's always a few wrestlers in here that they sneak in here that either I didn't realize were in WWE or... All right, so our first auto, Ludwig Kaiser, finest autographs. Base autograph. Not a huge hit there. Nice for you, though, Jay. Snagging the other spot there. I knew there was going to be at least one auto that came out of that spot. Just the odds. John Cena, Seth Rollins, Jacob Fatu, Adam Pearce, Naomi Refractor, Showstoppers, Tori Wilson, Ilya Dragunov, that is to 75. I guess that Cody Rhodes must have been the auto. Undertaker, Asuka, and Hulk Hogan. There should have been two autos there. Or maybe that was the hit. Ilya Dragunov, 75. Somebody can correct me if they know more about these finest boxes. Yeah, once we got down to it, I'm like, it doesn't say autograph on it, but like you said, that, I mean, there's no reason why they couldn't have produced the card beforehand if it wasn't an autograph. Alexa Bliss, Otis ended my football career in 7th grade. I also named my dog after him. We got X-Pac, finest. There's another auto for you, Jay. Bradshaw Refractor, Hulk Hogan. This is a die cut. Hulk Hogan in 99. Hulk Hogan die cut 99. Jesse the Body Ventura, former governor of Minnesota. Nikita Lyons to 25. Sol Ruka, Stone Cold, and Becky Lynch. Katie, we should be going in like 5 minutes here for the hockey break. I don't know if it's worth your time to leave and wait for a tag, but we got 5 packs left here for finest. Maybe 10 minutes. X-Pac. There's 2 base autos in the Cody Rhodes auto. Jay, are you going to sweep the finest break? Bradshaw, Thea Hale, Rikishi, Tori Wilson, Sid Justice. I'm pretty sure this guy just died not too long ago. Vader. Forgot about Vader. Showstopper, Rey Mysterio, Refractor, Ivy Nile, Batista, Iron Sheik. Seth Rollins, Jacob Fatu, Adam Pearce, Tavion Heights, Iron Sheik 199. We got Showstoppers, Lex Luger, Becky Lynch finishers Refractor, Scott Hall, rest in peace, Tony D'Angelo, and Shinsuke. Iron Sheik 199. You grab another pack of. It's all for sale. That's hilarious. WWE is hot right now. A few people tell me that that's all people ask about at shows. Nikki Cross, Jade Cargill, Yokozuna, Jordan Grace. Didn't Yokozuna just die? X-Pac. I feel like a lot of these people die recently. Stacy Keibler, showstoppers. Liv, Xavier Woods, Tyler Bate, Trish Stratus, Faction. I know Beach Man snagged her because he's a Canadian. Is Stacy Keibler a Canadian too? I know you picked her too. What do we got here? Stacy Keibler, Rhea Ripley, Braun Breaker, Tonga Loa to 5. Tonga Loa auto to 5. There's our hit right there. I think Tonga Loa was lumped in with a group here. Tonga Loa to 5 out of 5 too. I'll have to double check. Tonga. Nope, Tonga's going to the other spot. Jay, you swept the autos. Booker T 149. I was not expecting a 5. Eber from Maryland. Of course you know. Kofi finishers. Layfield. I don't know who that, like Charlie Bright, I don't know who that is. Charlie Dempsey, he's old. Chris Sabin. They usually put a lot of wrestlers in these. Booker T 199. He's a Houston boy. He puts on a show at the minor league ballpark every year. It's always Jay, didn't you just sweep them in Bowman Chrome too? Or maybe you had 3 of the 4? That's unreal back-to-back breaks. Ilya Dragunov, Naomi, Booker T, Gunther, Michelle McCool, refractor. Undertaker's wife. Showstoppers, L.A. Knight, Johnny Gargano to 75. Stratton, Belair, Chelsea Green. Wow, what a break for Jay. This will go down as the J break. Actually, the last 2 have been J breaks. Absolute sweep. That Tonga Loa to 5 and Cody Rhodes. You had it was the Giants break. There's 3 Giants autos in the last one. All right, so here's like I said, finals is gonna go quick. Johnny Gargano 75, blue refractor. Booker T 149. Iron Sheik 199. Hulk Hogan. We got a Hulk Hogan die cut to 99. That's actually probably has gone up in price pretty significantly recently. Nikita Lyons to 25. Ilya Dragunov 75. Andrade 199. Undertaker 199. Bro, it was an orange team. You're close. 149 Reigns and Rey Mysterio to 10. Somebody snagged Rey Mysterio at the last second. I think that was you, Ben, right? X-Pac. Let's go into the others. Ludwig Kaiser also going to the others. I'll double check these just in case when I'm going through and sorting. And then Tonga Loa. Auto 5 out of 5. Those were the big hits from WWE Finest. All right, let's move on to hockey. Katie, if you're here, we're about to do hockey. I got your message. I'll look at it. Obviously, I'm using my phone right now. Nice little snag there at the end. Kind of saved it for you. Connor McDavid on B-Jen, how you feeling about the Oilers so far this year? They don't look too hot. Oh, I hate kind of odd that well, I guess technically we got the finest tomorrow, but odd that Has anybody ran? I'm sure it's happened before, but I was just thinking about it. Has anybody ran a break and then random off the teams afterwards? I was just thinking about doing that on the Finest baseball. I don't know why I thought about it, but if you guys skunked tonight on the Finest WWE, still a chance in the completely free Topps Finest farewell break tomorrow night. So I'll be running the randoms on that tomorrow morning. I'll do it. I'll live stream it. I'm sure nobody's going to want to watch on a Monday morning. We'll probably all be working. But I was just thinking about it because it's like I didn't really sell these spots, so I wouldn't feel bad about people not being able to trade. But I think it would be kind of funny to run the break tonight and then have everybody and see what the big hits are, and then have everybody sleep on. Oh, am I going to get the Paul Skeens auto? Am I going to get the? I feel like that would be fun. That would be fun. Maybe somebody else starts doing that. Starts doing random breaks, but you don't do the random till after you open the boxes. That'll be a fun little format. Spice it up a little bit. Here we go. Let me adjust my seat. Fully dependent on the kid, really, and when I wake up. I will do it all in one. I'll raffle and then randomize. Cam, Fowler, Darlene, Cizikas. Oh, these are really hard to read. Sergachev. We got Shesterkin. Tracking systems. Kirill Marchenko canvas. Leon Draisaitl. Goal-oriented. Truba. Here's just the base cards. Wenberg, Kachekov. I think we did one Series 1 checklist. I mean, there should probably be two of these. I mean, they're not pretty valuable, but if there's two, I'll put them. Encore Adam Fantilli. Those aren't numbered, are they? Got a bum corner anyways. Jesper Bratt. Young Guns, Nicholas Taco for the Kraken. Mikey Anderson, I trained him. Oddly enough. Kid was a stud when he was in 8th grade. Actually, I think he was a 7th grader at the time. His brother was an 8th grader. Joey played. I don't know who he plays for now. He might play for the Blackhawks. We've got Dylan Gunther. Charlie Lindgren. I used to work out with him, actually. I promise I'm not name-dropping people, just to name-drop people. Jason Robertson. Yeah, Charlie Lindgren was a Lakeville North kid, and I was Eastview. Lakeville North and Eastview are rivals. I have a lot of ties to hockey guys just growing up in Minnesota. That's why. Harris Riley Falk. We got an Upper Deck Canvas Young Guns Ryan Suzuki for the Canes. Young Guns Kim Wash for the Ducks. Cup Quest DeBrincat. I'm a big fan of Series 1 cards. Tyler Toffoli, Sandine, Krebs, McNabb, Upper Deck Canvas, Anders Lee. McDavid delivery. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Peter Kachekov. It was actually an all-female delivery team. Leo Carlson. I was the only male in the room, believe it or not. Pedersen. There's an Austin Matthews, Bobby Brink, Jacob Markstrom, Young Guns, Riley Duran. Got a Mats Zuccarello Upper Decks portraits. Connor McDavid once was in the same city as me. Actually, I don't even know if that's true. I'm sure he's been down to Houston recently. I don't know. Maybe he hasn't. Travis Sanheim. Young Guns, Dvorsky for the Blues. Nick Suzuki. Insert. That guy's off to a start. Not Nick Suzuki. Caulfield is off to a good start. Get those two mixed up. Hannafin, Josh Anderson, Schmaltz, Matt Boldy, Mackenzie Blackwood, Chris Kreider Cup Quest insert. We got Evander Kane. That's weird that they have him on the Oilers in here. It doesn't even say that he's on the Canucks. Did he sign late, BJ? Maybe he signed late, and that's why. Turcotte, Gunther, Cheryl Corpusalo, Andres Vasilevsky. I'm sure. Well, how many parks you got in Edmonton, too? Nikita Kucherov, goal-oriented. Not a rip on Edmonton, but... Matt Dumba, Hellbuck Rodriguez, Cizikas, Noah Ostland, Jack Eichel canvas, and Dvorsky. Sider, Reichel, Hansen, Brady, Chuck. How many months out of the year do you get to use the park, too? Gensel, Sergachev, McTavish, Gabe Perreault encore. Line and Slavkovsky. Line's out again. Robida. I don't like that black helmet with those Canes jerseys. There's a Connor McDavid. Wow. Wierenski, you learned something. Don't you guys have a big mall, too? Barkov to 50. Encore Barkov to 50 there. Sizzle Reel. Dakota Joshua and Jack Hughes. Their first number, Alexander Barkov. I'll put that one up here. Colton Sissons, Forsberg, Larson, Mercer, Askarov, Tim Wash. That's our second Tim Wash Young Guns. Brandon Hagel, portraits. Johnny Brodzinski. I think he's from Spain. Good old Mall of America. Used to spend a lot of time there. Spurgeon, Joey DeCord, Brady Tkachuk, and Matty Beniers are the inserts. Who's that? That was Zach Hyman. Darlene, yeah, see, there's a second McKinnon to Chuck, so I'll get put on both. Rob Thomas, a little trained. Alex DeBrincat, Dylan Larkin, and Young Guns Skarek. Vasilevsky. What is this? This is a weird graded looking card. Vasilevsky, population count 1,000. Are those numbered to 1,000? Logan Thompson. Philip Forsberg insert. There's a Byfield. Darcy Kemper, dude is supposed to be a stud. Upper Deck Canvas, Young Guns, Oliver Moore. Ian Moore, Young Guns. You got Cole Caulfield, goal-oriented, Wisconsin boy. All right, so Poptown card. Thanks, Greg. Macklin Celebrini. Canvas Kucherov, Noah Ostland, and Lane Hudson. Top song card for the Lightning. Who's got the Lightning? take that off screen there. B-Gen. Little pop-down card for B-Gen. Turcotte, Gunther, Trinan, Fox, Nicholas Rasmussen, Yurko Chekhov, Lane Hudson. Dumba. Iceman, Upper Deck Canvas, Joseph Wool, Perot, Young Guns, and Jared Can. Beachgov, Gensel, Chris Kreider, Seth Jarvis, Connor Hellebuyck, Josh Morrissey for the Jets on that insert. Austin Matthews, sizzle reel. Parker Ford, Thatcher Demko, Cup Quest. There's Riley Beniers, Henrique. We got Chris Letang Dazzlers. Connor Zary, Zach Werenski. Yeah, they're not guaranteed though. Mark Stone. Okay, I think we hit one last year out of series 1. Connor Zary, Sergei Bobrovsky, Victor Osman. Yeah, we're mostly looking for the young guns. Ovechkin and Wilson. Demko, Adrian Kempe. Young Guns, 101 Young Guns. Still think it's wild that of all the baseball breaks, probably 2/3 of the breaks I ran were baseball breaks and not one of one card out of baseball. Grant Clark, Jack Hughes, Luke Hughes, and Sabranko. I guess there's a chance there could be a 101 in those 2 Topps Finest boxes. But, gotta believe. That would be awesome if we could sign off with a 1 of 1. Darcy Kemper, Quinn Hughes, Wyatt Johnson. Could sign off with a 1 of 1. That would be awesome. Awesome. Charrett, Jarvis, Sean Couturier, Rory Curtins, and Adam Fox. I think the final count was 7 1 of 1s, 6 football, 1 hockey. Darcy Kemper, Andre Burakovsky. Nothing crazy about that one. Marco Rossi, Tyler Bertuzzi. We hit one of those, but it was the Young Guns. Must have been Series 2 last year. Series 2 Islander. We hit the see-through Young Guns. Bennington, Morton, and Bedard. Tyler Bertuzzi, Rope, Sissons, Trennan, Adam Fox, Canvas, Aho, Young Guns, Gabe Perot. There we go. Nice. Gabe Perot, Young Guns. And Mitch Marner, Cup Quest, still with the loose thing. Yeah, we hit a clear-cut Young Guns. I'm not sure how great a clear-cut is of a base card. Sam Lafferty, McKinnon, Heiskanen, Dickinson. Still a hit. No Austin, Eichel, and Stone. All Letang. Dylan, Goodrow, McCarron, is it Yukov? Oh, jeez. They make these so hard. They make these names so hard to read. Cam Fowler. See, I forgot Cam Fowler's still playing. Johnny Nyman, Seth Jarrett. I kind of lost track of them when they carried in from the Ducks. Gostisbehere, Byfield, Coronado, Shifley, Dazzler's, Cole Caulfield, and then Dazzler's into Pietrangelo, Austin Matthews. Delbrini, Bobrovsky, Forrest, Beniers, Henrique, Seth Jones, Nazem, Ostman, Middleton, Roy, Talbot, Chatfield. The last pack of box number 3. So just got the one number card so far. I guess I could have missed one. We got a Young Guns throwback, Charlie McAvoy. There's our first throwback Young Guns. Those ones were really popular in Series 2. I'm not sure why it seems so rare in this one. Stu Skinner. And we lost the Elias Pettersson goal-oriented. These must be more of a Series 2. I'm learning as we go. Dog hair on that. What's up, buddy? Your mama not giving you any attention? You talking to the baby? Hughes. What's your second Jack Hughes? Michael Callahan, Young Guns, and another Elias Pettersson goal-oriented. Rob Thomas. Good face. Sissons, Lafferty. We got Linus Allmark. Got Bedard, Upper Deck Canvas, and Adam Fox portraits. Insert. Tavish, Quinn Hughes Encore, Quinn Hughes Sizzle Reel, and Cam Lund Young Guns. The first Shark Young Guns. We're trying to type this. Says congrats if you need a Boppy. We'll ship you. We got enough. We have so much stuff. Niels Hollander. Charlie Lindgren and Mats Zuccarello. I promise you we are good on stuff, but appreciate the offer. We've got all the contraptions that you can need. We got the bassinets that vibrate and shake, and Sidney Crosby, Jimmy Snuggerud. There's a nice little head there for the Blues. Leon Draisaitl goal-oriented. Jimmy Snuggerud. Former captain of the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Werenski, Adrian Kempe, White Johnson portraits, Cam Fowler sizzle reel. The second Cam Fowler sizzle reel. Yeah, what is it? Is he 3? For kid 3? Probably about that age, right? Or he's about that age where you start getting rid of stuff if you're not having another one. There's a real Kadri, Paco, and Jason Robertson. Although I am jealous of the 1-year paternity leave. I got 3 weeks left of mine. I am jealous of the 1-year paternity leave. Dazzler, Dustin Wolf, Jack Hughes, and another Mitch Marner Cup quest. Mitch Marner did not get a cup. So he is on a quest to Vegas. Okay. I didn't realize you had a second. I thought you just had one. Troy Terry, Stu Skinner, and Oliver Moore Young Guns. Some base in the back. I like the flagship of Series 1 and Series 2 for hockey because they have action shots. I'm a big action shots guy. I like NBA hoops. We've got a Carter Majeur. Numbered Young Guns to 100. Not the 101. Carter Major? Probably Major. I believe it's landscape laying on the edge. Oh, Zach Hyman. Zach Hyman. We were talking about a base card, Zach Hyman. Tyler Bertuzzi. Seth Jarvis. I looked at it once, so I was trying to figure out who it was. It's Zach Hyman. Rasmus Dahlin, McKinnon, Chuck. There's an Upper Deck Canvas Young Guns, Pagnoni. Sam Morton Young Guns, and Austin Matthews. Insert there. Mikey, there's another one laying on the ice. Stu Skinner. Your favorite goalie. Canvas Huberto, Urson, and Bennington. All right, we're on to our last hobby box here. Here's one. Last hobby box. The second to last break stream is coming to an end. Arturi Lehkonen. To be determined what's going to happen with the Discord. I don't want to just delete it, but maybe I'll hand it off to somebody to run. I'm not dying either. I know some of you guys sent me some messages that make it sound like I'm going on to the afterlife. That's not the case. Sergei Bobrovsky, Cole Perfetti, Ian Moore. I'll probably even be more active than I am. Just on my own time now. Yeah, I mean, we've got to play better. Go to John Gibson, Cam Talbot, and Evgeny Malkin portraits. I have appreciated the down to the old folks' home to pass quietly. Will Smith, Upper Deck Canvas. Sam Morton, Young Guns. Cup Quest, Jason Robertson. Not deleting my socials. I will be setting up a show stories. I bought some display cases. So I will be doing some of that. Alex Ovechkin encore there for the Capitals. Marco Rossi. Compositions, and Kent Johnson. Sizzle Reel, Blue Jackets. Leo Carlson. I guess I didn't realize he was from Edmonton. For some reason, I thought he was from Calgary. I think there's another guy in Edmonton who's from Calgary. Phil Grubauer. Michael Callahan. Matthew Wood are the inserts. Grubauer was with the Avs before he got taken by Kraken, right? I think I'm remembering that correctly. Gunther Dumba, Rodriguez, Elias Pettersson, Young Guns. Young Guns, Carter Major, Jonathan Marchessault. He's still playing, huh? Larkin, Zuccarello, Schneider. Can't remember if he got a cup with the... I don't think he was on the Vegas team that won. Hellebuck, Michkov, Mikheyev, Tsizikas, Sergachev, Joaquin, this got to be numbered. Joaquin Kemmel. Maybe it's not numbered, maybe it's just blue. Am I missing the number on this? I feel like it should be numbered. Oh, just a little blue insert there. Igor Shesterkin. Paho Svechnikov, Compadres. Gensel, Prensky McTavish, Morgan Geeky, there's a Mason McTavish. Series 1 checklist. There's a Young Gun checklist. Macklin Celebrini. Insert. JJ Moser, Point, Pasternak, Evgeny Malkin, Adam Fox, Nikita Kucherov, Matthew Chuck. Shane Wright, Hannafin, Duhaime, Schmaltz, Pasternak, insert Matt Boldy, and Young Guns Cam Lund. Right, we're down to one pack here left on hockey. Josh Anderson, Turcotte, Boldy. We got a Jake Middleton 250. Dustin Wolf and Lucas Raymond. And here's the last of the base. That does it for Series 1 break. I will not go through all the inserts, but Barkov Encore to 50. Probably the hit of the night is a major. Young Guns to 100. We got a throwback Charlie McAvoy that seemed a lot rarer this year than they were. And Jake Middleton to 250. Thanks, B-Gen. Like I said, guys, I'm not dying. I will be able to get a hold of, DM me, you can reply to my dumb sports takes. I ain't going anywhere, but tomorrow we got finalists. Like I said, I will run the raffle and randomization in the morning. I'll try and put a group together of everybody that has a raffle entry, just so that people do know that if they don't get in, that they're not in, and they're not sitting there wondering. But yeah, what a night for Jay on the WWE. Congrats, Jay. Series 1 was mad, but it's a low price product, so about as we expected. But have a great rest of your night, guys. Have a great rest of your week. Shipping will probably commence after tomorrow night's break, and like I said, I will put a group chat together tomorrow morning before I run the randomizer. So if anybody wants to watch on a Monday morning, they can. But like I said, have a great rest of your night, guys. See you next time.